It was like 60 degrees on Christmas. Maybe not that warm, but like pretty close. Now it's been snowing nonstop. I have some clips of us sled riding, which is super fun. We love a sled riding day. I think it's the first time the boys have actually been sledding. Are you yelling at me? No. Do you want food? Do you want water? Okay. Can you give me a minute? Give me a minute, please. After I get this big baby food and water, I have to plow the driveway. I plowed it once this morning so that I could take Ollie to school. Do you want me to hold you? I plowed it once so I could take Ollie to school. But I'm going to have to run Forrest into town. And it snowed more. So, let me feed the beast. It takes me an embarrassingly long time to zip up my coat because I can never get the double zipper in the right spot. I need to move my car because I have to plow off the top of like the driveway pad first. I didn't do that this morning and I basically had like 3 or 4 inches of snow that I had to like ramp over. We use the side-by-side to plow, and we also use it to take trash down to the bottom of the hill. So if you see the side-by-side full of trash, mind your business, okay? It's not trash day yet. And I have other things I need to deal with. Before, there's the hunk of snow I had to get over. I already plowed this once. And mind you, it goes all the way. The road's down there, so let's see what we can do. You can tell a difference. That corner right there is the biggest bitch in the world. The angle of the plow on the turn just doesn't get it as great. And so I try and go back and forth a couple different ways to clear it off because you're most likely going to slide on a turn. And so if it's already not all the way getting cleared off, then you're effed. But For the most part, I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna have to get Forrest to school. I am gonna try and get a little bit of salt down before I go too. We got a hazel basil out in the snow though. An Arctic moose? Good girl. Mosby. This is not a game for you.
I'm a basketball player.
You're a basketball player?
Mm-hmm. When I was playing this, it was going loud.
It was?
Yes. I'm gonna give you
No! Stopped recording yesterday. After I got both boys to school, I went and I got lunch with my dad, and then I ran and picked a couple things up from the grocery store. And if you listen to the podcast, you know that on New Year's Eve, I found lice. I found lice on both my kids' head. I took my extensions out. You're like, Jerry, the last one you were just talking about how much you love them. Yeah, I'm devastated that I had to take them out. After you first find them and treat them, you're supposed to treat them again in 7 to 10 days. And so got home, treated everybody, gave them haircuts. Yeah, I give my kids haircuts. No, I don't know how to give haircuts. Did I do a good job? I don't know. I think with enough finessing, they look fine. They don't look like terrible. I had a doctor's appointment for myself this morning. Turns out this is the anniversary of my sinusitis that I had last year, and I have it again. And so I am on medication to try and kick the sickness, because in all honesty, it has been so hard to get anything done while being sick. And not only that, my kids are not sleeping through the night, and so they're coming in, and so I'm waking up with them. And I've not talked about this on here before. Our chocolate lab, Hazel, has seizures, and she has them kind of infrequently. And she's had blood work done, she's been tested and everything, and she just has a form of epilepsy that is, I guess, common in labs. And because they are not happening multiple times a day and they're not lasting more than 4 minutes, they won't give her any medication for them. But the last 2 days, she's had a seizure in the middle of the night, both nights. And normally when that happens, we have to shower her after and change the bedding and all of that. Brady and I kind of have like a system. I realized last night we can tell by how her collar sounds, like what the movement is, and then obviously we can feel the rigidity in her body. But Brady and I kind of have a system going for how we handle that. Obviously it's tough then to get back to sleep because we're worried about her and we're wanting to make sure that everything's taken care of. And so I'm just really fatigued. And I have had 2 sick kids this week. Like, both boys have missed days of school because of sickness, and also there's been 2 snow days this week. So we're riding the struggle bus. We're trying to survive. That's it. There's not much to this. There's not much to this video as a whole. I did mention that we went sledding, so I will include a montage of sledding, I guess. Are you okay? Okay. You lost it. Oh.
That was fun. I didn't even fall off that time.
That's progress, babe. Okay. Ready? 1, 2. Are you making a snow angel?
Yeah.
You too? You made bow tie pasta.
I made a fish.
Yeah, you did.
No wildfires.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. That's been the last 2 days, and honestly, that's been kind of like how the last couple of weeks have been. We had Ollie's birthday party on Sunday, which is like the last big winter event that happens because his birthday is 2 days after Christmas. For the last like 4 years, he's not had a birthday party because he's been sick or because of like having to quarantine. And this was the first year that he was healthy, but everybody else was sick. And so we were really sad because not everyone could be there, but he did notice. He had a great time and we made the best of it. What I've noticed about myself lately is I'm going slower and I'm trying to be intentional about not beating myself up about that pace, because what am I rushing towards? What am I rushing for? If everybody is taken care of and I'm getting my work done, then that's enough. That's enough. And I'm really proud of myself for not feeling like it isn't enough, if that makes sense. Because in the past I would have really beat myself up. I would have really taken on more than I could handle, and I would have scored myself on how well I did at, I don't know, surviving. Whatever, I don't know. If you watched our most recent podcast episode, again, plug for Ladies and Tangents, which there's no way that you're not here from that, but a lot of my horoscope for the year was talking about me. It gave this energy of me being like radically different and like breaking out of a mold and changing. And I thought that that meant that I was going to like be more. But I think me breaking out of the mold is like being comfortable, being less, and not looking at everything as black and white and good or bad, and just kind of really embracing the fluidity of life. And I think when I interpret it that way, it makes me feel better. But when I interpreted it the other way, like I had to do more and I was gonna like, this is gonna be my year and it's gonna be crazy and everyone will buckle up. I was like, I am too tired for that. But realistically, that's how I've been. That's how I've lived my life for the past, I would say 10 years. Honestly, I would say it's been a very, very long time that's been my mentality. And so this slower pace, kind of riding the wave of where I'm at and not chasing something, I think that is going to serve me, and that is really embracing a new energy that I've never had before. So we'll see. I'm a Gemini, so I could flip the script and change what that means for me tomorrow, and I reserve the right to. Thanks for hanging out with me, spending whatever moments this was on our parasocial FaceTime. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you are. All right. Love you. Bye. I'm just editing this now, and it is snowing more. And this has been like 2 weeks since I've recorded this. I do still have the same set of nails, but you can tell how much more grown out they are, so you can tell how long it's taking me to actually edit this. But I wanted to include some of my deer are back. I actually had like 9 deer in one place at one time, and then we had 5 more inches of snow drop on us. So I just want to include a couple clips from that, but then I swear to God, I'll get out of here. my God. Now I'm done. Okay, bye.